This is 60 seconds with no flesh.
Hey, it's No Flesh. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year, if I haven't said. I hope everyone is well. Matter of fact, not hope, I know everyone is well on this blissful, wonderful day. Yes? Yes. Okay. Let's get into it, okay? I just ate something really spicy, so my nose is running. Sorry. So, and let me just take a sip of tea. There I go. Okay. So, I want to discuss Jamal Bryant and his wife and the dress, right? Me personally, I didn't see anything wrong with it. She was with her husband, and he bought the dress. He wanted her to look as she looked, and she was beautiful in it. It was at a HBC fundraiser. They raised $4 million. Kudos. And I haven't seen that in a long time. They used to have HBC like a telethon on TV, and media don't do that for black people no more. So I think that was great. He said she said a powerful prayer over the event, and that he bought the dress. Now, I did some surveying to see how people responded regarding that, and a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, not just church people, disagreed with the fact that she wore that dress. One statement was that as a husband, you wouldn't want to share, to expose your wife's body to everyone, because that's something sacred and for you. And I kind of agreed to that, but he kind of wanted to show off that he got this fine ass wife. Okay. Also, I heard allegedly that she has an enhanced body. So that means that she went outside to get that Coca-Cola shape. That wasn't nothing that she personally worked on in the gym. You know? So that part kind of bothers me because she's beautiful. The gym enhance, the surgeries make you so artificial to me. That's just me. So what I'm gonna do is attach to this video, you're gonna see after me, some statements that people had. And I'm also gonna throw in some divine feminine statements as well, as being secure as a woman, know your worth. Don't let nobody dictate your worth as to who you are, be it father, brother, uncle, or husband. Because if she really didn't feel comfortable in that dress, maybe she shouldn't have worn it. And for them to respond, as someone say, a hit dog holler. So they were hit and they hollering. Because if they felt comfortable and stand on business, there was no need to be responding to nobody. She wore the dress, and what? Be it pastor or whatever. But I do understand him, because there's pastors on the pulpit speaking on that dress, but not speaking on how pastors is in there SAing children, SAing women, having children outside their marriages, not taking care of them, denying them. Okay? So, yeah, I don't agree with that, especially that Pastor Wooden, Pastor Gino Jennings. Talk about patriotic. Oh my God. No way. So, yeah, I don't agree with that. And I agree with him on that. They need to mind their business while they got the old maiden sitting on the bench with the thick ass glasses and the dress down to her knees. Come on. How can I say this? Yeah, they idol Paul. Do y'all know who Paul is? Yeah. He's in the Bible. I dislike Paul. Totally. You ain't gonna tell me how to live as long as I'm living right. And it's in line with my source. Yeah. They are such Paul men. The worst. Absolute worst ever. And those type of pastors, they get on the pulpit and sit down. Just sit down. Matter of fact, retire. Because you're just too much. Absolutely too much. But a lot of women didn't agree with it. Maybe they could have been insecure of the fact that she wore it. And then there was a lot of men that didn't agree with it either. Me, she looked beautiful. She was on the arms of her husband. And that was it. You know, so, I don't know. I really don't know. To be judging these people how they live. What they eat don't make me poop, right? And it's a big stink. They've been on all platforms discussing this. All platforms. I can't. Leave it. You made the decision for her to wear it. It's done for. There's no need for an explanation. Not in my eyes. I don't see a reason for an explanation. Not at all. You approved it. You put your stamp on it. You purchased it. Now you're going to have 99 other women wearing it. I'll show you that. But yeah, I don't know. But check out the videos afterwards. The things that people do for clout, I guess. And this is no flash. Take care.
The other day, the internet went crazy about a dress my wife had on. Now, they didn't say anything about the $4 million that was raised for the United Negro College Fund. They never mentioned that she prayed until heaven came down. But insecure, jealous, petty, small-minded people got in their feelings and set up a false barometer of holiness based off of a dress. The dress was not see-through. The dress was flesh color. I need to set the record straight. I bought the dress. And I like it. I don't care whether you like it or not. She ain't married to y'all. She married to me. If you wanted a first lady that looked like Little House on the Prairie and Holly Hobbie, you got the wrong church. I wanted a wife I would rush home to, that I wanted to be excited to see. When we walked in there, I said, shake it fast, watch yourself.
I thank God that she dresses like a first lady. I thank God I thank God for that. The lowering of standards are amazing. Um, a preacher presented his wife the other day, and I guess you call that a flesh-colored dress. I don't know. I don't know. It's black dress and flesh color. It gives the illusion that she's not wearing anything underneath. And I heard the preacher when he defended her dress by saying, first of all, he bought the dress. And then he said, I want to address people who don't know anything, who haven't been anywhere, who don't know nothing. So I guess our objection to a man of the cloth presenting his wife in public looking like a $2 whore. Two. Two. At least two. Now, I didn't say she was. I'm not talking about her. My statement is not about her. My statement is about him. I said he presented his wife, and he said he bought the dress. Those are his words, not mine. And there is nothing classy about that. There's nothing modest about that. He said we haven't been anywhere. What I would like to know is where have you been? Where did he go? So I'll make sure that I never go there, because I don't want to go anywhere and I come back with that kind of a notion. Now, I will say this, and this is a comment about my wife, not his wife. This is a comment about my wife. My wife wouldn't have done it, no matter what I said. She just would have said, honey, I'll wear this for you. I'll wear this for you at home when we know the grandkids aren't coming. Because there is such a thing as decency. Decency. Y'all don't like me. But in public, at an event where everyone will see, I don't know of a greater way for a man to demean his wife. And if he doesn't think that that is demeaning her, there is something wrong with him. But then again, we're also talking about the guy who looked at Cam Newton's legs and told Cam he had pretty legs.
I know you don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna talk about it. I don't see nothing wrong with Jamal's wife's dress. Did you see the all the discourse online?
Yes.
I don't see
Yeah.
anything wrong with that dress.
It was fine. It was fine.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Okay.
this is the thing. People gonna have their commentary one way or the other. And you would think you would not feed into the commentary, Pastor.
That part.
So her dress was fine, but and people gonna have, say whatever they want to say. Let's just not feed into it. That's all.
Yeah. That part.
Yeah. Because that's when you make it unnecessarily bigger than it is.
Yeah, you bring more attention to it for sure.
Yeah.
But I also think, I don't know, I'm just like, it was an unnecessary discussion, period. Yeah. So just leave it alone. But it was made a moment for sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe use a different platform for that. I don't know that Sunday service is the place to talk about.
Agreed.
And
I'm not going to tell him when and where to say whatever he has to say.
Yeah.
But maybe it was a Bible study moment, right? Not on Sunday.
Right.
Let's Sunday for the word of the Lord.
Yes. Because I didn't see the connection to the word of the Lord. Sometimes it's like...
There is a presence that a woman can carry and hold when she walks into a room, being completely authentically who she is, not caring who's looking. That is my type of woman, and I want to encourage that as much as possible.
I don't believe that a man who's with a woman, if he truly loves her and cares about her, that he will allow her to go outside with no clothes on. That's just me. I don't think he really is serious about her. That's just my opinion. Because I think any man who truly loves his woman in that way and wants to keep her sacred to him, he's not going to want to have her exposed to the world. And I think when we get into the modest talk and the conversation, it goes back to the let women do what they want to do, mind your business, why do you care? But I'm like, it's so much protection that I don't think we correlate what being dressing modest. And, you know, again, going back to your point about wanting black men to protect you, how can a man protect you when you put yourself at risk? And I think we kind of undermine that even just by how we're dressing and we go out in public. I have to know that when I go outside and I'm going to, you know, wear certain things, if I put myself in a situation, I'm now putting my husband in a situation because of how I'm dressing.
There's a quote that says, "I don't share my body with men who wouldn't politically defend it." I don't share my body with men who wouldn't politically defend it. Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Let it soak in, integrate it. Yes.
This girl's wearing that cleavage out. I'll never let my woman wear that. Or tight clothes. I'll never let my woman do anything. As a man, I don't control a woman. As long as she dresses herself love and clothes with genuine intent, her appearance don't dictate her worth. Men too insecure to let a woman be a baddie. Shouldn't date a baddie. Shit for genuine men only that's confident. Ibrahim Massim Instagram fuel for the body. TikTok Ibrahim Massim. Hey, I'm a grown-ass man. You ain't about to let me do nothing. And she a grown-ass woman. You're not about to let her do nothing. What you gonna do is let your insecurity stay in the past. Let your trauma stay in the past and heal. Stop projecting your insecurity onto a confident, beautiful person. Because guess what? I want all eyes on my woman. She deserves it. She deserves that attention. She deserves that bag. She deserves every blessing that's coming to her for her inner beauty, outer beauty, beautiful soul, and beautiful spirit. Now, I just spoke this at a university to a group of men. Want me to speak at your university?
The black woman is the new pervert in 2025. She is the new predator in the year 2025. She is the new creep in the year 2025. If you cover your body like God tells you to cover your body, those young men will treat you with more respect. God gave the black woman a dress code. You don't see these other nations of women walking around all dressed all creepy. Dressed like perverts. Showing their titties and their behind off to everybody. Showing their ass cheeks off to everybody. You see black women doing that. The black woman is the new pervert in 2025. She is the new predator in the year 2025. She is the new creep in the year 2025. Acting like kids ain't walking the fast. Why you getting mad? If it ain't you, don't get mad. But a hit dog will holler. A hit dog will holler.
That man here, a woman with attire of the heart.
They made him a woman with the attire of the heart. I love my sister right here that's eating the ice cream with the long hair in her head. I love you, sister. That's the attire of a heart, sis. Hey, you walking around with your ass cheeks hanging out. If I had no bottom sweat, walking around with my balls hanging out, what you doing? Be honest. You think I'm
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's so ugly. That's so ugly. You already
Why you trying to holler at her though, man? Is you trying to make her your wife?
God wouldn't like that. God wouldn't talk to you like that.
If the earth is a woman, if the sea is a woman, if the moon is a woman, I know God is a woman. If a man needs a woman by his side, a superwoman. If we all love a woman, then shall we respect our woman's daughters, sisters, mothers, warriors. Farafina muso, farafina muso, farafina muso. You're stronger than you know.
This is 60 seconds with no flesh.